Hi! In this podcast, we're going to talk about the relationship between socioeconomic position and happiness. We believe that your happiness does not necessarily depend on your socioeconomic possibilities, as long as you are able to achieve your basic needs. But if you are used to certain possibilities when your socioeconomic position is affected and you are not able to have them anymore, then your happiness would be affected. Today, we're going to interview a psychologist to help us understand this from a psychological point of view, a doctor who has no socioeconomic dependence, and a woman who has just recently lost her job. Our first interviewee is a psychologist.
Which ways can social economic position may affect with the happiness and well-being of the person? I believe people have certain needs that they need to achieve. They are completely bound to the socioeconomic position. Need of a house, need of clothes, need of food. We also have many other emotional needs that are not at all affected by the socioeconomic position of the person. And do you think your happiness would decrease if your socioeconomic position would be affected? To what point would my socioeconomic position would be affected? That would be the real question. Because if it decreases until that point that I wouldn't be able to achieve my basic needs, my happiness would be seen affected. Anyways, I think it's important to be clear in what is happiness according to psychology. It refers more to what we call achieving an inner peace. Happiness is not considered through material goods. Anyways, it can be affected if your socioeconomic position decreases. But real happiness is only achieved when the human being is able to stop wishing for material things and is able to achieve a real peace.
Por eso me pierdo la vida y te busco en la inmensidad de la eternidad. Una frase sin camino, encontrándole un destino sin me escuchar.
Next off, we're interviewing a doctor.
Do you think economy affects your happiness?
Usually, yes, because if you are not in a good economy level, you are with problems with your kids' education, with food and everything you have to get for living every day.
And do you think that you would be as happy as you are right now if you would have a job in which you receive the minimum salary?
I don't think so, because there's a lot of demands in study and living things that we are not able to get with minimum salary.
Like what?
Like the education that I give to my kids, like the kind of food they get every day, and the mobilization and everything.
And for our final interview, we're interviewing a woman who just lost her job as a sales manager in a pharmaceutical company.
Do you think happiness is based on your social and economic position?
I think that happiness is based on your socioeconomic position because people without much money worry about many things, and these can be health issues, where to find a home, and education, and no one can really be happy if they worry all the time.
So you're telling me that if you're poor, then you can never be happy?
You can be happy, but it is difficult because the great majority of people don't really have the opportunity to stand out in life, and very few people have the chance to actually get somewhere.
After listening to and analyzing all of our interviews, we have come to the conclusion that in this country, Ecuador, happiness does depend on your socioeconomic class, because money can bring you many advantages that can help you live a happier life. Thanks for listening. We're Antonella, Grubel, Alfonso, Almeida, and Andres Pena from Block 5.